In this video, we'll learn how to add and subtract numbers in other bases. So for the first question here, we have two numbers in base 8. So starting from the right, 3 plus 4 is 7. Then 7 plus 2 is 9. But because we cannot write 9, we say 9 divided by the base we are working with in, which is 8. And that's 1 remainder 1. So we write the remainder 1. And we'll bring this quotient 1, we bring it up here. So this 1 plus 5 is 6. 6 plus 3 is 9. Of course, we cannot write 9 again. So we say 9 divided by 8, which will still give us 1 remainder 1. So write the remainder, bring the 1 here, the quotient. So 1 plus 4 is 5. That means the sum of these two numbers is 5117 base 8. For the second question, we are working in base 7. 6 plus 5 is 11. Of course, I cannot write 11. So I say 11 divided by the number base I'm working in, which is base 7. And that will give me 1 remainder 4. Remember that we are writing the remainder, which is 4. So bring up this quotient, bring it up here. So this 1 plus 1 is 2, plus another 1 is 3. So 3. I'm able to write 3 because 3 is still less than 7. It's less than the number base we are working in. Then 3 plus 2 is 5. So the sum of these two numbers is 534 base 7. Three plus 1 is 4. 6 plus 4 is 10. So we cannot write 10, apart from the fact that 10 has 2 digits and we cannot write that in the middle of the number. 10 is greater than the base we are working in, which is base 9. So we say 10 divided by 9, and that will be 1 remainder 1. So I'll write the remainder, then keep the quotient. So 1 plus 2 is 3, 3 plus 4 is 7, and I'm free to write 7. So that's 714 base 9. Now to subtract numbers, 4 minus 1 is 3. So 1 minus 4 is not possible. So I say I borrow 1 from here, and that means this will be 6. So now the one that you borrowed, it actually represents 9 because we are working in base 9. So it is 9 that you add to 1, and that's 10. So 10 minus 4 is 6. 6 minus 4 is 2. So 263 base 9. Then the next question, I cannot take away 6 from 4, right? So I say I borrow 1 from here. So that will be left with 2. Now, the one that I borrowed represents 7. And that's because we are working in base 7. So 7 plus 4, and that will be 11. So 11 minus 6 is 5, right? 2 minus 1 is 1, and 5 minus 3 is 2. So the answer is 215 base 7. And lastly, 7 minus 3 is 4. 1 minus 7 is not possible, so I borrow from here, and I'll be left with 0. So the one that I borrowed, remember that it represents 8 because we are working in base 8. So 8 plus 1 is 9. So 9 minus 7 is 2. Now I cannot borrow 5 from, I cannot take away 5 from 0 again, right? So I say I would borrow 5 from 1 from 5, and this will make 4. The one that I borrowed represents 8. So 8 plus the 0 is still 8. So 8 minus 5 is 3. Since this is 4 minus 4, and that will give me nothing, that means the answer is 324 base 8.